So the first question is, where were you born?
Born in Manhattan. Yes, I was.
We had tea and crumpets.
Yes.
On that day.
On that day, that blessed day.
Oh gosh, I hate you.
I was born in Manhattan, raised in the Bronx. So I was born in the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was born in Queens. Jamaica, Queens. No, I wasn't born in Jamaica, Queens. I was born in Regal Park. That's the official area.
Official.
But Queens County, a queen, born in Queens, raised in the Bronx.
Yeah. BX.
That's history.
That's history.
What's your favorite Jamaican dish?
I think I mentioned it before, but
You did.
curry goat, man.
Big up.
Curry goat with some white rice and some cabbage and
Some provision.
some roughage.
Yo.
And some plantain, not plantain, plantain. And it has to be ripe. Like, it can't be like, I mean, it's ripe, but it's like overly ripe, like sweet ripe.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike some people who make it when it just turns ripe, but I won't mention their names. But yeah, and it looks pretty dry when they make it. But yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I think. Oh man, there's so many.
Okay, wait. Do your breakfast favorite and then do your like dinner favorite.
Okay.
Cause wait, I just did my dinner, so I'll go after you.
Okay, for dinner, stew peas.
No, I love stew peas with pig's tail.
Yeah,
it has to
have pig's tail.
Have to.
What? Judge me.
Go ahead, judge me. I don't care what you say. Self love.
No, yeah. Stew peas.
Okay, so breakfast.
Breakfast.
That's a toughie. Oh, I know my breakfast.
Okay, but okay. Y'all think I'm gonna say what?
Ackee and Sawfish? No, stupid. No.
Oh my god. I think mine is super simple. So
Keep it simple, stupid.
So saltfish and dumpling. Right? It don't matter. So if that's the case, and maybe it's just an emotional attachment because when we would go to Jamaica, my our grandfather every morning or close to every morning he would get up and fry the plantains.
Oh.
But he would like you've seen them
the dumplings,
like, the dumplings
them,
and
gosh,
he'd like
so
make them into
good.
like these different shapes.
So good.
And it was just like,
yeah.
and the way we did it would be the saltfish and the dumpling. And like, we're like 6 crazy kids running around all day, climbing trees, doing the most. And so like, he would just leave it on the table.
Yo.
And like throughout the day, all of us would be like, zoom, 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 like picking at it all day. And you know how that kitchen is set up?
Yes.
Like basically you could just run around in circles around the house. So it's just like, pew, all right, I'm hungry, pew.
They sound just like that too.
Yes.
Pew, I'm hungry. Pew.
Yeah. I get that from your father.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay, so yours is saltfish.
Saltfish and dumpling.
And fried dumpling.
Fried dumpling.
Okay.
However,
she's so extra.
However,
wait,
you could replace the fried dumpling
with
boiled dumpling and banana.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Yes.
So good.
Yes. Yeah.
I think think mine is definitely mackerel with boiled dumpling, banana, pumpkin. I don't like yams, but
you don't like yams, like white yam, like the sweet ones.
No. Oh, the sweet ones, but like the tough one,
like...
yuck, yuck. But yeah, no, and it's not like the canned mackerel, because you have the canned
fresh mackerel.
Yes, my grandma makes it fresh. Oh my gosh, so good. Cause you can make. I like the other one, but what's that called? Like dirty draws, like something like that. But
all right,
the fresh one. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Ew, oh, I get it, cause it's like fish.
Cause it's fish.
Ew, dirty, stinking. Anyway.
Well, that answers the next question, which is,
what?
Can you speak patois?
No, I cannot.
No, of course not. Oh
no.
my god.
No.
Dirty stinking drugs.
But, yeah, I can't. No.
Okay. Do you think all Jamaican parents are the same?
Yes and no. Well,
speak your mind, girl. Speak your mind.
Speak my mind. Yes, because I feel like they all. I don't know. I feel like all Jamaican parents like share some core values, but no, I don't feel like every Jamaican or Caribbean parent raises their child the same. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So like, I feel like, for example, your mom and my mom, they're both Jamaican. I feel like they both share the same core values in like God and like religion and just like this Jamaican pride or whatever. But at the same time, we were raised differently. Mm-hmm. Not extremely like differently, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know how to really expound on that, but yes and no.
I see where you're going with that.
Expound for me.
I see where you're going with that. So I think I can give examples of my mother and my father.
Yeah.
Like, I think my father is the stereotypical Jamaican parent that is like super strict.
Yeah.
Or just like, I don't want to say loud.
But all Jamaicans are loud. Like, I don't care.
That's not.
No,
well,
it's
okay,
true
okay,
because
okay,
they talk. They're like,
okay.
I'm not yelling.
Okay.
Like, yes, you are yelling. No, that's how I talk.
I was gonna say my mom is not loud, but that's not true. Like, get her on a phone and she's like, like, why are you yelling? They can hear you.
And they would say, this is how I talk, not
like,
yelling.
Come on. Yeah, but not loud. Like, my dad, for instance, he would be like, you have to speak up for yourself. You have to tell people what you're thinking. Yeah. All this stuff, right? The minute I speak up and tell him what I'm thinking,
oh, what the box?
We are chat to. Like, wait a minute.
So Jamaican.
Didn't you tell me?
I'm confused. He loves me.
So he's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and like when it comes to schooling, it was like,
I feel like all Jamaicans are the same on that.
When I got my report card back, all of them would be like 80s, 90s, and I would have one class, that was just like below average, and he would zero in on that grade, like, so what happened here? And like,
what is?
Like, did you see the 90? Like,
look up there.
Like, U.S. history 90? Yeah. Did you see the science grade? It's like 86. Like, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Okay, like religion, I got 100. Like religion, right? No, what is it? Like,
yeah.
So then, in that sense, you would focus on the one that they point out.
Yeah.
And then you'd have 6 good grades, and then another class would drop.
Right.
that was like, that's like, okay, that to me is like that stereotypical Jamaican parenting.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, like, I'm not gonna win. Like, type thing. But my mom, using that same example, would be like, okay, you'll do better next time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I see what's going on here. You're doing your homework. You're doing this. Like, you'll do better next time. You will do better next time.
Yeah.
Like, not like, oh, sweetheart. Like, no, you will do better next time.
Yeah.
But not to be like, what the heck?
Right.
So,
word.
In that sense, but it's kind of it's different because my dad is not religious at all.
Yeah.
And my mom is religious.
Yeah.
Well, not religious.
Spiritual.
She's spiritual. If your parents are from Jamaica or you are Jamaican, let us know. Like, what are your thoughts on Jamaican parents? Do you think that they're all the same?
Yeah. Let us know. I want to know.
For real. And the last question. What do you love about being Jamaican?
The music. I get to wind up myself. Yeah. No,
that is a lie.
Yeah, I can't dance, y'all. I just love the community. Like, I feel like, excuse me, if you're Jamaican, like, you just are just a part of this big community. And, like, they embrace you, or they're very welcoming, and you get to be a part of, like, the food culture, I don't know, like, it's just like a big, you feel like you're a part of a big family. Like, even if you're walking down the street, you see another Jamaican, you're like, oh, okay, he's Jamaican, I'm Jamaican, like, I relate to him, and we don't even have to know each other. Like, it's just like this mutual understanding of being Jamaican. Oh, wait, look. Wow. It's like black and like
yellow and green.
Yellow and green, like lime green. Ooh, Jamaica, yes.
I agree. I think being Jamaican is more like, or Jamaica itself is like this larger than life
experience.
I don't know what to call it. It's just larger than life. Like, it's a small island with
big homes,
with a food culture that extends throughout the world.
Yeah.
A music culture that extends throughout the world. And like there's nowhere that you can go and say like, oh I'm Jamaican, and nobody, like, people are like, where's that? Like,
right,
oh,
right.
Like, Jamaican? I've never heard of that.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool to be a part of something so
big.
Yeah.
And like, what other country has a recording artist who is in jail but still records and puts out hits like none other? You know what I'm saying? Like, free vibes. Free vibes.
I'm not saying nothing.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, even in New York, the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, but the Caribbean community is so big.
Especially in the Bronx.
Might as well get with it.
Right.
Date you a Jamaican.
Word.
Marry a Jamaican.
Word.
Have babies with Jamaicans. Be a part of the family. Just do it. You'll thank me later.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. One last little digga thing.
What?
Okay. Is there like a story that sticks out in your mind that just like either inspires you yeah, that inspires you about a particular person in your family. Maybe I should go first.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe I should go first. Okay. So this story is about my grandma on my daddy's side, and this story is so amazing to me. Like, I feel like when she told me this story about herself, I would not be here if it wasn't for
that story.
This particular story.
Yeah.
Right? So the story is about my grandmother when she was very young. So my grandmother was born in Bull Savannah, and I think it was like a year and a half later, her mother passed away from childbirth. So her mother passed away and her younger sibling passed away. And at the time, she had come down with pneumonia.
Yeah.
And the doctors were like, she's so young, the sickness has gone a little too far for us to do anything about it. And they were like, just keep her comfortable, she's gonna die. And her grandmother had just lost her daughter, had just lost a grandchild already. So she was like, she's not dying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what the doctors say. I don't care what any of you say. She's not dying. So she took her and basically nursed her back to health. Right? And then when she was well, her father took her back and she never saw her grandmother again. Never again. So even like for my grandmother, she knows her grandmother by her nickname. So I don't even know what this woman's name is.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for her will to have my grandmother survive, I would not be here.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Like for somebody that you've never met,
yeah,
like who passed away long before you were ever born, to play such a significant part of your life.
Mine lost it.
So yeah. So I think my life goal is to find out who that lady is.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dang, I feel like mine isn't that dramatic.
Nah,
but
I'm dramatic.
True.
You should have known.
I feel like for me it's two people. So first my grandma on my mom's side. Just growing up, well, my mom growing up, like they weren't really like well off, and so my grandma came to the States and worked and sent money back to Jamaica in order for my mom and her other siblings to like get food or buy clothes and stuff like that. And she basically gave up the opportunity of going to college or like furthering her education so that she could provide for her family. So I feel like that's very telling of like her and her character. So definitely my grandma. And if it wasn't for my grandma, I don't think my mom would be able to. First, I don't think my mom would be inspired as much as she is, because I feel like because of my grandma, my mom definitely wanted to do more with her life, and I think that's what pushed her to like further her education. And she's still furthering her education right now. Like she's working on her she's gonna be graduating with her master's in May, and then going on to pursue her doctorate right after that. So I feel like that inspired her, which inspires me because It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter like what your situation is, whether it be financial, living, whatever it is. Like, she still had that drive to want to do more for herself and for me, because she went back to school when I was in. No, she went back to school when I was in. I think I was like in third grade, and mind you, she was working full time, going to school part time, and then taking care of me. And I feel like that's a lot already. Well, just having a child is a lot already. So the fact that you're going back to school, working, and doing all that, like, I feel like that inspires me to want to do more for myself and to one day be able to do the same thing for my child or my offspring. It doesn't even have to be my offspring, just anyone who comes after me, to inspire them to want to do more for themselves.
Yeah.
So that's my answer. Take it or leave it.
That's it.
And that concludes the video.
That's all, folks. I don't have anything else. Any more questions? Any more smart alecky things to say?
But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Wah!